I'm Alan Weiss, and this is The Writing on the Wall. Welcome to Writing on the Wall, episode number 130. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. If you don't, you know what? You lose your biggest supporter. And too many of us don't stand up for ourselves. For example, when you're at your doctor's office or your dentist's office, any expert's office, do you ask them questions or are you intimidated? Do you want to say to your dermatologist, I think you missed this mole here, but you're afraid to, because maybe your dermatologist looked at it and would feel insulted that the implication is they missed it, or maybe it's something bad, they didn't see it, you'll get away with it. Or a doctor says you should do this and it doesn't sound right. So don't be afraid to question presumed experts. Secondly, don't argue with powerless people. You have a right not to like your room at the hotel. You have a right not to like the rental car. You have a right to be unhappy with the airline. Don't complain to people who can't help you. Find people who can help you. I'll give you a little secret here if you want to stand up for yourself. If you write a hard copy letter to a CEO of the company with which you are aggrieved, and you can find that person on Google easily, name, rank, and serial number, write them a hard copy letter, be polite but firm, you'll get a call back or a letter back from their executive assistant. And this is a good thing, because they have 4 or 5 executive assistants who are charged with nothing else than to take care of legitimate grievances. And so that's what you do. But don't argue with people who can't help you, because that's just silly. You're not standing up for yourself. You're lowering yourself. Use social media for intelligent critique. Social media can serve a very good purpose for intelligent critique, not commiseration, not piling on, not 100 people saying, oh, yeah, poor thing. But you can raise for your colleagues on social media legitimate complaints and concerns about poor service. For example, never use Enterprise rental car. They're awful. There you go. They sent me a car with less than a half a tank of gas and didn't tell me about it. Nowhere told me about it. And I nearly ran out of gas in Alligator Alley. Do not use Enterprise rental car. There you go. It's as simple as that. Identify and deflate bullies. If you want to stand up for yourself, don't be bullied. Bullies are people with vast inferiority complexes. That's right, inferiority complexes. A lot of bullies, by the way, were abused as children, emotionally and or physically. And bullies want to bring you down to their own perceived level of inferiority. They resent the fact that they see you as superior. So, confront a bully. Don't run, and say, why are you saying such a mean thing? Why are you trying to force your way? Why are you shouting? Why are you being so inconsiderate? So confront bullies. I don't mean in the street with a knife, but in a room, in a meeting? Certainly. Don't put up with it. Invest in special treatment for yourself. You want to stand up for yourself more easily? Join the air club. Join the hotel club. Stay in special places. It's worth it if you have to pay extra. But that gives you more status and more leverage when you want to stand up for yourself. Also, consolidate your economic power. By that I mean, have all your credit card business with a single bank. Try to use an airline. Try to use a rental car or a hotel or a local printer for most of your stuff. You might not be able to do it all the time, but the more you use them, the more power you have. The better a customer you are, the more power you have. People will make exceptions. People will listen to you. I remember complaining once to American Airlines about a very, I thought, unprofessional situation with a passenger in the crew. And I said, I realize that person has a lot more miles than I do. But still, this wasn't right. And I got a call from one of these executive assistants who said, Dr. Weiss, you too are a very special person to us and a very special customer, and you're exactly right about this, and we're going to take care of it. So try to consolidate your own economic power. Pay bills quickly, especially local bills. Anybody you owe money to locally, you pay quickly, you'll get more consideration. And finally, if you want to stand up for yourself, If you really want to stand up for yourself and be seen as strong, just let yourself be seen with a German Shepherd.